Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Alan. If you haven't been here before, my channel is all about me doing the SlimmingWorld plan. So it's always about what I eat in a day videos and just kind of like quick updates like today. And as well as that, welcome to day 14 of Vlogmas. I can't believe we're actually on December the 14th. I must say, this month is going absolutely so quick. It's crazy. I think this year has gone really quick as well. Like, you know, I remember when we're just in January and now we're here in December. It's just crazy. So you may hear Boris in the background. He's been sitting at the window all day since I told him that we're going to be getting a package off Amazon. So when I said we're going to get a box or anything like that, Boris always waits at the window, and you know, he just likes barking at the postman as well. So that's one thing. So I just wanted to kind of come on and have a little bit of a chat with you guys and kind of give you a bit of an update on my weigh-in update, kind of results and things like that, and as well just kind of to talk to you about a few different things. So before we get on to anything, I'm just going to have a quick sip of my coffee because my throat is absolutely just kind of dry. And because I'm going to be talking to you guys, I really don't want to kind of be stopping every so often. So I'm just going to have a quick sip of my coffee. And if you have a drink there as well, so sit back and relax. And I hope this will kind of give you a little bit of entertainment on this Monday. Or maybe it's just me just waffling on as usual. So just give me 1 second, guys. Yeah, okay. So basically this week, I must say, well, last week kind of went okay for me. I think last week I was doing a lot of videos of a good few days of what I eat in a day videos, and everybody's kind of getting to see that. But I didn't know that this week, well, last week, I wasn't doing a lot of body magic once again. I think I just hadn't got the motivation to go out and do a lot of body magic. I was doing it some days, but this week, last week, my arm and leg have been really sore. Especially with my arm, it's kind of been going into a lot of spasms lately, and it just is a little bit uncomfortable. Like today, again, it's really, really sore, and when I'm in a little bit of pain, I just don't feel like really doing anything. So like today, again, I'm going to be doing this video, and then I was supposed to go out to Morrison's and get a few things in, but I'm probably not even going to do that today. I'm just going to kind of relax. I have taken Boris out for his walk, and so I've done that. But yeah, so I just haven't got energy, and I haven't got the motivation today because I'm in a little bit of pain in my arm. And you know, and it just happens ever so often. I think especially when the weather's a bit colder, and I've noticed that when I got my treatment a few months ago, it's kind of getting to that time that, you know, where it starts to wear off. But I usually get my treatment again in January, so I don't know what's going to happen with that, especially that it took me so long to get my treatment just recently, and it's usually like every 6 months. So basically I always get around January. And so basically I always get around January. It's always the middle of January I usually get it. So usually it would start to wear off probably at the end of December, and probably the last week of December coming into January. But I just feel at the moment that's probably wearing off sooner than it usually would. But you know, it's okay. Just as I said before, it just happens. It's one of those things. I kind of do deal with it on a day-to-day basis. And as well, you know, I wear my cast on my arm, which I never really wear on when I do these videos, only because I'm supposed to wear my cast so many hours during the day, and then you're supposed as well I can wear it at night time when I'm asleep if I want to. But when I do these videos, I always have the option though. I just don't put it on for these videos. So I don't know why that is. I just don't like showing it off, things like that. And I know it's very silly and it's ridiculous, and you know, I don't know why I do that, but it's one thing that I just don't like showing on camera. But yeah, as I said, I'm supposed to wear it for a few hours today. I think it's like I wear it probably about like 6 to 7 hours a day, my cast, and then I take it off, and then I can take it off then, and then I can put it back on later on for another hour, or if I want to sleep with it on through the night, I can. But as long as I wear it between 6 to 7 hours a day, it's supposed to help, and it does help as well. So I do not know why I've waffled on about my arm and my leg. So I don't know why I've done that. This is supposed to be like a kind of update on my weighing update and things like that, and just like a general kind of like catch up with you guys. So I hope you are all doing well. Leave me a comment down below and let me know how you are getting on and things like that, because I really like hearing from you and stuff like that. So yeah, so I'm going to get on to my weighing update, and then I'll just tell you what's been going on lately, you know, like what Boris has been up to, and just basically different things that have been happening. So this week when I stood on the scales, even though I didn't do a lot of body magic last week, as I explained, I just wasn't up to it. This week I was happy to have a loss of 1 pound, so I hope you can get to see that. So this week I've lost 1 pound, so I was pretty happy with that loss. You know, I was hoping for a bit more, but I think with the way I was feeling last week, and just you know, just kind of like everything, a pound loss to me is okay. And as I said, it's kind of coming to near that Christmas time, and you know, a little few things are starting to sneak their way in to my plate, like kind of like the Kit Kat Santas, which I absolutely love. And I do have to, which is kind of, I have to be very good, because if I do have one, I'm just having one. I'm not, because I could eat a whole packet of them, but a three sins for one, that's enough. I don't want to ruin all my sins. And as I said in one of my what I eat a day videos, I try and use my sins for having lattes and stuff like that. And I'll give you a little bit of a background to the latte thing. With the drama and stuff like that, like when we'd have like meetings each before the drama workshops, me and some of the other teachers, or as we like to call ourselves, we're facilitators. So when we would sit down and have meetings before the workshops, or we'd have meetings through the day, we'd always meet up, we'd have to be there anyway, but we'd always have a latte, and it has a memory connected to it. And then when I was back in university again, meeting friends, when you leave the uni, you know, when you kind of come out after a long day, you go down maybe to Costa, or Cafe Nero's, or Starbucks, and you'd have a latte, and we'd have a bit of a chat, and we'd chill out, and we'd talk about what's been going on during the day. So for me, as I said, I'm trying to keep some of my sins for that, and it's just because it kind of brings back a lot of memories, and it makes me feel, it's just a good feeling. It makes me feel, it's a good feeling. So as I said, the Kit Kat Santas are absolutely lovely, but I have to be very, very careful that I don't eat a whole packet. So as I said, I like having my latte, so I try to keep my sins for that. So that's good. Another thing, I've been sitting back, kind of like the last few days, thinking about friends, thinking about SlimmingWorld mates, kind of people that you meet in SlimmingWorld and the group. Because I always find, you know, like your consultant is always kind of good to have, and they always give you a lot of information, and they always give you a lot of kind of ideas and a little bit of encouragement. But I always find it's the group members who actually are the stars of SlimmingWorld, and I think they kind of they're the ones who give you the support, and they're the ones who kind of are always there for you and stuff like that. And there are 3 people in my life who I'm going to say hello to, because which are Anne, Julie and Annie, and they're 3 lovely ladies that I met in my very first SlimmingWorld group, because as I said, I've moved to different groups as the years have gone by, doing this plan just for kind of things that things that suit, and times that couldn't suit me, so I've moved to different groups and things like that. But yeah, so Anne, Julie and Annie are from my first group. Annie was always there, she was always the weigh-in girl, and she'd weigh it in, and it was always that thing of like, you know, she'd give you encouragement, and was like kind of, and little things like that. And as well, you know, with Julie and Anne as well, who are sisters, and I must say they're really, really nice. All these people are really nice. And when kind of I moved to a new group, and when I moved to a different group, and they all kind of moved as well to certain groups as well, just because of certain reasons. What we used to do is we used to always meet up on a Monday night and go for a meal. So like every month we'd meet up and we'd kind of go for a meal. Always after we got weighed in, may I say, which is a little sneaky thing. We'd always get weighed in first, and then we go for a little meal once a month. And I think this year, and it was like a routine, and I think this year for me anyway, I've kind of missed that. I've kind of missed going out for a little meal every month and having a chat. Like, you know, we still talk on WhatsApp, and we've done Zoom once or twice, and it's still nice kind of talking to them and having fun, and they all know what it's like, you know, what we're like when we're together and stuff. But it's just that little thing of going for that meal and sitting there and giving out recipes to each other and having a nice chat, see how the grandkids are doing, and me talking about my niece Erin and giving them an update on Boris and things like that. And as well, they've given me a lot of encouragement and to do these videos on YouTube. So I kind of, you know, and they're just really, really nice. But this year I really am missing our meals. But you know, and as I said, we keep in contact. But I am missing the meals, and I think Christmas time as well. Coming to Christmas time, they'd always come to Met Express Drama Group. They'd always come to their Christmas panto that we would do, and they'd come and see that. And then I think like a few days after that, we'd all go out for a nice little meal. And it's just like it's that little thing where I'm missing that. And as well, like I've been thinking about friends back home, you know, back in Ireland, and you know, like just like, you know, like my friend like Aideen and a few other people that, you know, like I'm friends like Aideen, who's like, she's I'd always call a true friend. Like, you know, we may not see each other for a long time, and a few of the others as well. But the minute we see each other, it's like we've never not been together. You know, it's like, you know, I just saw you yesterday. That type of thing. We just catch up back to where it's basically I could go to see my friends in Ireland, and it would be like we're just finishing off a conversation that we were having the day before. You know, like we've just seen each other. And again, I'm missing that by going home to Ireland, seeing my mum and dad and my brother and sister and Erin, and then going out and see my friends for a few pints of Guinness in the city centre. And those little things I'm missing out on. And it's just like thinking about friends around Christmas and things like that. So that's what I've kind of been doing kind of the last week. Just think about the past, thinking about this year, think about friends, think about family. And as well, you know, this year I can't go back to Ireland to see my mum and dad in Dublin. But it's that thing of like, you know, I'm going to kind of hopefully do Zoom or WhatsApp or something and have a nice chat that way on Christmas Day. But it's that thing of like, just like this week I've been kind of looking back on everything. You know that way. I'm sure you have been kind of doing the same thing, looking back on this crazy year and kind of just thinking about little things. And as well as that, I think for me, I've been thinking about kind of like different type of Christmas foods that I like, and foods that when you just have them around Christmas time and you always feel like, wow, it's Christmas now. And one thing that I always have at Christmas is pigs and blankets. And when the pigs and blankets when I start buying pigs and blankets, I always know it's Christmas time, and it's like, yes, it's Christmas time, it's here. I'm getting a little bit too excited now, aren't I? But yeah, that's because I'm just thinking of food again. Oh yeah, and another thing is like tea cakes, having like kind of tea cakes for Christmas. I used to always have them when I was a kid. And what I mean is like tea cakes, I mean like, you know, it's like, you know, those kind of like, it's chocolate with some cream in the middle. And it's like, so it's like a little kind of, I'll get someone and I'll bring them in my next video I'll do next week like this, or a little chat, I'll bring them and show you. And I used to always get them at Christmas. It was a Christmas treat and stuff like that, especially at home. It always brings back memories of home as well. So yeah, so as well as that, guys, let me know what your favourite Christmas food is. I do say when I was back in Ireland, my mum's stuffing and trifle was absolutely gorgeous. It was the two things, man, you'd be looking forward to Christmas was the trifle and the stuffing my mum used to do was absolutely fantastic and lovely. So guys, let me know what your favourite foods are at Christmas time that are new and that you don't have through the year and stuff like that, and what is the thing that makes you feel Christmassy. Just let me know, is there one thing that you do around December that you feel, oh, it's Christmas now, and you get more excited, like I'm getting excited now. So anyway, apart from that guys, as I said, this week I lost £1. And as well as that, tonight I'm going to watch a nice movie, and again, I'm going to show it to you, and this is, I don't know if anyone's ever seen this, this is Scrooge the musical, because you know, I'm in the arts, I like music, you know, and I like acting and stuff like that, and Scrooge the musical is absolutely one of my favourite films, and I'm going to watch this tonight. So there it is there guys, and hopefully you can get to see it. And it's kind of like, it's one of those films that, you know, you have to sing along with. Like, one of the favourite songs in it is, which, well, I guess, I can do a little bit of it for you. It's not going to sound any good, but it's like, thank you very much. Thank you very much, it's the nicest thing that anyone's ever done for me. Da 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 da, and it goes on and on and on. Anyway, it goes on and on, but that's one of my favourite songs in it. And I know I probably didn't sing it right, or I didn't sing it good at all, but as you know, it's one of my favourite films, and you can't, all the songs in it, you just can't not sing with them. So tonight I'm going to have a nice cup of tea, and maybe have some like little picky food, like little snacky foods, and I'm gonna watch that, and I might have a sneaky little glass of rosé while I watch it. Maybe I have to think about that, so I might have that tonight, but if I do, I will thin it and stuff like that. But what I will do is I'll just have a small glass, so I will thin it. If I do have it, I will thin it. But yes, as well, let me know what your favourite Christmas movie is. So this is one of my favourite Christmas movies. So yeah guys, so that's basically it. I'm going to stop waffling on because I know what I'm like. I'll just keep talking, and then this video will be like an hour or half an hour long or whatever. So yeah guys, as I always say, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and until tomorrow, goodbye.